I've been playing this world for over a month, and you know that feeling of I feel home. This is a great Minecraft world. I'm feeling it. I love it. I love the world. I love the series. It's all fantastic. And while I feel at home in the world, I don't feel at home in this village. No, no, no. I've got one house that actually is my home, but all the other buildings are looking ugly. Like, look at this. There's stone on the ground. Ew, we don't want stone on the ground. We need someone to come here and spruce up the village, make it look all good. But unfortunately, it's a single player world, so I gotta do that. Yup, that's right. After a couple weeks of just procrastinating actually fixing up the village, we're gonna do it today. And starting with this house. That's right, we're tearing it all down. Well, not all of it actually. This is gonna be the most simple of all the renovations because I actually like the shape. I just don't like the building. Because it's a building. In fact, we need to make it into a more stable living space. And who's this house for? Well, my horse, of course. Yeah, there wasn't any, like, stables or any fenced-in areas in this village already. Unfortunately, most villages do have them, but this one did not. So I just made my own out of... Because I had, like, 3 brewing houses, so I was like, we only need one. And my house was one, and this was one, so now we only have one. I don't have any hate blocks right now, but once I get them, I'll probably put some in there, just so my horse doesn't go hungry or anything. And moving on from the huge success that was the stables, we have the brewing house. Now, unlike the previous house, I don't want to keep pretty much any of the frame. No, no, no. So there's only one way that I know how to do that. And that is TNT. Yes, yes. I'm just kidding, but, 'cause I don't want to wreck the landscape. But we do really actually need to get rid of this. Now that the old building's gone, it's time to build a new one. And with that, now we have a brand new cleric house. Don't look inside, because there's not much, but on the outside, it is looking pretty cool. It might not be the best, but I like it. I'm debating getting rid of the middle copper line, but I think it kind of looks cool. We will see. We'll just see how I'm feeling later. But I think I'm gonna leave it there for now, and maybe later change it. On the roof, we have this cool little floor pattern, and of course, this little. Yeah, it's kind of a roof. Well, I guess the copper part is the roof. The real roof part's up here, but you know, I like this little copper trim type thing. It's got some spikes. I wish we had copper walls. We need copper walls. But deep slate does pretty good. And hey, we even have some windows up there to see our unfinished interior if you really want to. But like, there's not much in here. It's just some brewing stands. Like, interior is coming at a later date. But really, there isn't much in here. I haven't gotten around to it. That's gonna wait for another episode, though. We got some brewing stands in here for the time being, though. You know, just in case we want to do some brewing with our... We don't have blaze rods. I just realized we have not been to the nether yet. Ooh. We should do that soon. And for the final house of today, we have the cartographer's house. He served us well. He got us a map to the trial chambers and a couple more structures that we might be going to eventually, but, you know, I think he deserves a brand new house. this might be my favorite build we've done today. It's a bit different from the rest, but I really like it. Just like with the staples, I kind of took inspiration from the original house. The main idea of the frame is still there, but I did make it an odd center because I don't like even centers. So, yeah. But then, of course, we mixed up the color palette and made it look more mangrovey. And I do actually have a good reason for that. It's not just because it looks cool, but it's because this guy's a cartographer. He's supposed to have maps to faraway places, and one of those faraway places is evidently a mangrove swamp because he has a lot of mangrove and spruce, but like we have spruce nearby. Now I would show you inside, but there's not much in there. There's also not much room in there, so we're just gonna skip over that. I will of course eventually make some sort of interior, but not only am I kind of running low on time, it's also difficult to show off right now. But yeah, here we have our little balcony type thing. I don't know why this guy has a balcony exactly. I think originally I was thinking something like stargazing, but he's like a cartographer of the Minecraft world, not of the Minecraft sky. Maybe he is. I don't actually know. I'm gonna go with that. He also maps the stars. But yeah, here we have this cool little thing. Instead of just straight up punching a hole in the roof, I also made a little thing here. I think it looks pretty good. Ties it all in pretty well. We have a surprise visitor right here, the wandering trader, and guess what he's selling? Yes, you can't see the menu. Dark oak saplings! And a bit of a funny story, I actually, on my journeys, like in the intro, I was trying to find dark oak and I couldn't find it. But thankfully now, we have some dark oak. Yippee! But unfortunately, as I mentioned, I'm running very low on time for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye! Ooh, that did not work.